which creates a 3-on-2 opportunity.
He has such confidence that he can out-jump anyone.
And also by Zion. The moment that he sees Hassan Whiteside cover the roll.
The incomparable, unstoppable Zion Williamson!
Zion Williamson has been scorching nets since his highly anticipated NBA debut against the San Antonio Spurs on January 22nd, 2020. Coming out of Spartanburg, South Carolina as a 5-star recruit and the most highly touted high school player since LeBron James, Williamson is no stranger to the spotlight. In fact, his play at this stage in his career has current NBA stars and legends gushing over his one-in-a-generation abilities. Let's take a look at several NBA legends and current stars explaining how scary good Zion Williamson truly is. Number 1, LeBron James. When you're compared to LeBron as a player, you've got some special talent. When the king personally endorses you, that's a whole nother level. Zion's freakish athletic ability and freight train style of play can only be rivaled by LeBron, who reminded the ascending star that he is still the king during their first NBA matchup. James dropped 40 points and led the Lakers to a 118-109 victory at the Staples Center, despite Zion's 29-6. Following the game, James was asked about what he thought of the young kid. James stated, "He is playing exceptional basketball. I think every game he is going to get better and better just having that experience." James also pointed out how the league is suited perfectly for Zion to excel, adding, "I think today's game is the perfect fit for his game. The high pace, the way they play, it fits his game. The speed, running up and down, and playing at that speed, they move the ball. They try to get up the court like the Phoenix Suns back when Steve Nash was running it in that first 8 seconds. It works perfectly. He's doing exceptionally with that." This isn't the only time that James has publicly praised the 20-year-old phenom, however. Back in 2019, James was so enthralled with the Duke freshman forward that he had to go see for himself, taking a trip up to Charlottesville, Virginia to get a first-hand look. James very much liked what he saw, praising the freshman phenom for his multi-talented skill set. With his athleticism, with what we all see, to jump well beyond the 10-foot rim is incredible. I think what's also incredible is at his size, his speed, his agility, his quickness. And then to add on to that, I think he's just a great kid. While Zion may have the king's stamp of approval, he'll likely have to jump a bit higher to take the king's crown. Number 2, Michael Jordan. To be like Mike, you have to do more than beat him. You've got to earn his respect. While the GOAT may no longer be able to jump like the Air Jordan of old, he hasn't lost any of his competitiveness. So when Jordan hounded the then 19-year-old forward to sign with Jordan Brand for his first ever shoe deal, MJ's thoughts about Zion became pretty clear to the public. This kid earned his respect. After signing with Jordan Brand for a rookie record 5 years and $75 million, Jordan gave his thoughts on what the 6'7" forward's ascent could look like. "What you saw the other night is a taste of what you're going to see going forward," MJ told reporters. "He's still got a lot to do, but I think his passion for the game is coming through the way that he plays. That's great for the league." Jordan highlighted Zion's abundant passion as what makes him stick out compared to other young stars. "That's something you can't get. Either you're born with it and you want to share it with the rest of the world. We look at Zion as an impact player who can bring energy to the game of basketball." Despite MJ's respect for the 20-year-old Duke product, Zion still described his first time meeting Jordan like meeting Black Jesus. While he has a long road ahead before challenging Jordan's illustrious career accolades, earning the GOAT's respect isn't a bad start. Number 3, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, arguably the purest scorer the league has ever seen, knows a thing or two about getting buckets. Having started his career alongside future MVPs James Harden and Russell Westbrook, being a member of multiple Team USA gold medal squads, and most recently going head-to-head with LeBron James in the NBA Finals, Durant has played against the best of the best. Despite this, Durant did not cease in giving Zion some of the highest praise an athlete can receive. He's a once-in-a-generation athlete. I've never seen somebody like that before. Zion Williamson, I've never seen anybody that's lefty that can dunk with his right hand like that and cock the ball back so far and jump so high off 2 feet. I've seen people jump high, but not that way. You know what I'm saying? Never seen anybody like Zion? Jeez, he must really not be human. Adding on to this, Durant commented on Williamson's versatility on the defensive end as well. He moves good. Zion, he's protecting the rim in the half court. That's how athletic he is. He'll be a great team defender. While Durant won't likely be easing up on the Nets anytime soon, Zion is just getting started, with as bright of a future as anyone across the league.
Elfrid Payton.
Number 4, Steph Curry. While Steph Curry is the most recent player credited for redefining the game of basketball, he may not be for long. Although 30-foot bombs won't be leaving the court anytime soon, Williamson is already challenging Curry's status as the driver of the NBA's most recent evolution. Standing at 6'7" and weighing a hefty 285 pounds, Zion would surely be catching passes on Sunday if not for his decision to choose the hardwood over the turf. Steph may have redefined what it means to be a shooter, however, Zion is already redefining the word athlete. The Pelican star makes SportsCenter top 10s look like practice reps, and he's catching the eyes of many across the league while doing so. During the media days at the 2019 All-Star Game in Charlotte, North Carolina, Curry praised Williamson for his unbelievable talent. He's unreal. The Golden State Warriors superstar said of Williamson, "We were talking about him the other day in our team room. He has a lot of hype around him, and he's unbelievably talented. But you can't teach, like, his passion and the way that he plays. He plays hard every possession, and I think that's an underrated skill that kids can kind of emulate." Clearly, Zion's passion for the game is something that stars across the league have taken notice of, which bodes well for his future as well as the entire league's. While he may be a raw 20-year-old with freakish athletic ability now, he is certain to be one of the faces of the league soon, displacing Curry in the process. Number 5, Shaquille O'Neal. Once the face of the NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal knows a thing or two about what it takes to be a superstar in the league. From the moment he arrived as a 19-year-old rookie in 1992, Shaq showed flashes of dominance that would give the league a taste of what was to come over the next 2 decades. His massive frame and bullish style of play earned him the nickname of the Diesel. Since his playing days, however, the league hasn't seen a player similar to his caliber. Zion's NBA arrival may have changed that, as players across the league have begun to witness similar flashes of dominance, to which Shaq believes is a sign of a player with the potential to be even better than himself. When asked what he thinks of the comparisons between the former Duke lottery pick and himself, Shaq responded that Zion shouldn't feel any pressure to measure up to the hype. He pointed out that Zion has the talent to be better than the original Superman himself. Sorry, Dwight. Wouldn't say it's a dishonor, but it's that when you get compared to the greats, people see something in you. Now, I was taught that being great is about being super consistent. Whenever I had 2 or 3 bad games in a row, I would get a call from the board. "Hey man, what are you doing?" Great guys don't do this. Kareem never had to be like. So it should be out. He's putting up good numbers, he's playing hard, he's playing well. I don't think he should look at it as a disservice. He can possibly be better. Shaq added aiming to be better than the greats before him is what made him as successful of a player as he was, an approach that he feels the Pelicans superstar should take as well. "I was going after one guy, Wilt Chamberlain. I wanted to break all his records. I beat him in championships. I wanted to beat him at points. So I was going to arrogantly say, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. I'm the most dominant player ever." Clearly, Shaq knows that Zion has all the physical tools to be more dominant than himself in his prime. While a face-off between these two on the court would be a show to watch, it's up to Williamson to prove Shaq's off-the-court comments right or wrong. Although Zion has already amassed over 2,000 career points, came out with his own signature shoe, and been voted an all-star, it's hard to believe that he's only played a grand total of 79 career games. With additional experience and mentorship from players and coaches across the league, the sky's the limit for the 20-year-old phenom. Only time will tell how great of a player he can truly become. Although for now, we will enjoy the youngster's continued ascent to stardom. Where do you guys think Zion will rank all time when he hangs it up? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more NBA content.